What's up guys, Micah Walker here today, and today I have a new video for you. Today I'm going to talk about the multi-grip barbell. It's one of the barbells that I have in my collection that I use from time to time, and I definitely recommend it. So before I get into the video, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. With that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, this is called a multi-grip barbell. It's also known as a Swiss bar, and it's also known as a football bar. Alright, so the main reason that I purchased this barbell was because I've had issues with my shoulder, and I've also had issues with my elbow. The reason I bought this is that you can use a neutral grip, which means that your palms are facing each other, and you can also experiment with the distance. So if you look at this bar, there's a pretty close grip, and then there's grips that are just as wide as a regular bench press. So when you're using a neutral grip, it puts a little bit less stress on your shoulder. It also seems to help with elbow pain. For example, when I've had injuries before to my shoulder, I cannot bring the barbell, a straight barbell down. I cannot bring it down to my chest without having a tremendous amount of pressure in my shoulder joint. And it makes it so that that exercise is pretty much impossible for me to do. What I've noticed is that if I use a neutral grip, I can still go heavy with weight, and I can still bench press without pretty much any pain. So that's the main benefit of this bar. The other cool thing about this bar is that it's an extremely versatile bar. In other words, you don't just have to use it for one thing. As you can see, there's different narrowness or wideness of grips. So you can take different grips, and you can also use it for a variety of different exercises. So if you're trying to use it for bench press, you can use it for a regular bench press, flat bench press with a regular grip. You can use it with a medium grip. You can use it with a close grip. You can also do a lot of tricep work with it, such as doing a close grip, neutral grip bench press. You can do floor press with this bar. You can add chains to this bar for flat bench, for floor press. You can do, so that's with just for the flat bench. You can also use this bar in the incline, in the decline also. The other thing that I like using this bar for is it's pretty good to use it for curls. So using a neutral grip for the curls, it simulates like a hammer curl, but because you're using a barbell, you can generally use a lot more weight than if you were just using dumbbells. So I really like using it for that. The other thing that I like using it for is triceps. It's pretty cool to be able to use it for tricep extensions, because I notice, at least for me, with regular skull crushers, even using an easy curl bar, I typically have a lot of elbow issues doing that. But when I use this in a neutral grip for tricep extensions, I don't have that same issue. And again, you can do the tricep extensions in a flat bench, on an incline, on a decline. Okay, so this particular bar is from Titan Fitness. If you've seen my other videos, I like Titan Fitness because I find their products to typically cost a little bit less money than competitors, and they also offer free shipping. Now, a ton of other companies that make a bar like this, but like I said, I have a Titan Fitness one. So it weighs 45 pounds. I think I paid around $100 for it. The one thing that I like about this style of multi-grip bar is that it's a rackable one, meaning it can actually fit on my JPEGs on my rack. Some of them you'll see different sizes. You'll see ones that are a lot narrower, they're not as wide, and you can't rack them, which it's not a huge deal, but this one gives you a little bit more options. It's wider, so you can, again, if you're experimenting with grips, you can take it on a grip that's almost as wide as your regular bench press. So Other exercise ideas with this, you could do shoulder press with it in a neutral grip. Again, it's going to be easier on your shoulders than taking it with a normal grip where your palms are facing forward. Okay, so those are just a couple different kinds of ideas that you have for this bar. It's a cool bar. If you have the money and the space, I definitely recommend it, especially if you've had a history of shoulder and elbow injuries. All right, so thank you very much for watching this short video and this bar spotlight. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you and have a great one.